Welcome back, everybody. We're going to be working on the Datsun truck again today, obviously. And yeah, today we're actually going to do what the last video was supposed to be about and work on this floor. So yeah, as you can see, I got my seat in here. And I kind of just mocked it up the other day just to kind of give myself an idea of how it's going to sit in here. And that's about it. It feels pretty good. Obviously I don't really know because it's in, I gotta kind of be ginger when I sit in there because I don't have a floor. But yeah, I mean, this is basically how it's gonna sit. So yeah, this is perfect. We can see right out the windshield here. It might need to go a little bit higher. But yeah, this is good here. I got pretty good arm length here. I got pretty good leg room for some pedals, and that's going to be about it. We might go a little bit higher. I think it's actually in here a little crooked right now, so it's got to kind of do this a little bit. But and the seat actually needs to go this way a little bit more. But yeah, this is about where it is, and feels good. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and try to get some of this floor put in and go from there. So I'm going to get set up and we'll see what we can get done. So I'm just trying to figure out now. So I got these bars made and they're in straight here, so we can build a little hump here for, over our drive shaft, and then just connect all that with sheet metal, which I'm totally cool with. What I'm trying to figure out now is how to handle the bar that goes from the firewall down to here, and how close / how detailed I want to make it. So I'm thinking about just running basically a bar straight down here and then maybe kicking it in a little bit like that, just to give me a little more room in this area for the seat and stuff like that. So I think I'm going to go ahead and try to figure that out and see what we can come up with there. Do the same thing on both sides, and then we'll probably end up building a probably like a hump here, and we'll probably put maybe some bars across here just to kind of make that part rigid, and then we'll probably put another hump like wherever this angle is to kind of connect those two together, and then it'll just be a straight shot to the rest of the firewall. So that's what I'm trying to figure out now. Once I figure that out and get some bends going, we'll put those pieces in. And once we get those pieces in, then we got to start building the humps to go over to connect everything together. So I'm going to get to it. Alright, so I got those two hoops done. I got this whole floor structure built here. Basically the next thing we're going to do is just make some bars to go from like here to here and here to here, here to here, so on, there to there, just so we have something to mount all our sheet metal to. Basically this angle and that angle are the same, and then this angle and this angle are the same. So the only pieces that are going to be weird to make are these ones right here in the middle, because as you can see, this just kind of goes on an angle and over, and this one goes straight up and then on an angle and then over. So those pieces are going to be a little funky to make, but I don't think it's going to be too bad. I was looking at how I was going to mount my seat over there, which is going to be interesting, because if I lay the seat straight on my floor now, it needs to be about 4 inches higher than that. So I propped it up about 2 inches so far, which is those metal bars over there, and it's still not quite high enough. So I'm guessing it needs to be about 4 inches off of this floor, which is going to be interesting to figure out how to do. So that we're going to have to figure out here soon. But yeah. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and start making these bars, and then at least we can put the sheet metal around the tunnels and up in the feet area, and then I'll have a better idea, hopefully, of how I want to get the seats mounted and stuff like that. Alright, so I did a little junkyard dive-in, which you'll see in the next episode, but for this, we're going to finish working on this floor and get some of these panels made, and also figure out our floor mounting. So I'm going to go ahead and start making some sheet metal pieces for the trans tunnel, and we'll go from there. Alright, so I made a lot of progress today. I'm done for today. I've been here for about, I don't know, 6 hours or something like that. I really didn't realize how much fabricating stuff like this, how long it takes. It's insane. But I made a lot of progress. I haven't been filming it because, you know, you guys have been watching me fabricate for like a month straight now. So I'm just kind of doing it. But yeah, got 2 floor pans done. They're not welded in. Both look really good. I got pieces of the trans tunnel made. Basically the 3 front pieces here. And yeah, we're getting there. I got a couple more pieces to make around the tunnel, a little bit more bead rolling to do. Check that out. Oh, you can't see through to the cab anymore. It's amazing. I made the trans tunnel a little big, but you know, it's okay. You're not going to see it once the intake's on anyway. So, but yeah, I mean, everything's looking pretty good in here too. I got the seat kind of just sitting on some blocks now, and honestly, I still don't think that's high enough. That's like 4 inches up in the air right now, and it just doesn't seem high enough. So I don't know what's up with that. I think the seat's still got to go up higher, and the steering wheel needs to go up a little bit. So, you know, we're going to look into that and see what we can do. Leg room is a little tight near the transmission tunnel, but it's really not too big of a deal. Still got really comfortable. That plate over there in the far side, way over there, that plate makes a perfect rest for your left foot, which is awesome, because I mean, obviously you're really only going to be using your right foot, just, you know, slamming the gas down and then braking when you get to the end. So, you know, it is an automatic, so there's no clutch. So yeah, everything's working out really good. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of pedals I want to get. I'm going to have to figure that out soon, obviously. And I think we're going to go ahead and just put a couple bead rolls in this transmission tunnel just to kind of match everything up. But yeah, we're looking pretty good. I got to get the floor pans welded in before I can put the transmission tunnel on. And before I can do that, I got to get a couple things and finish doing some welding and stuff like that. And then we can weld both the floors in, weld the transmission tunnel in, and then all we got to do is fix this back part here, which isn't going to be too hard, and then we'll be done. Well, no, actually, then we have to lift this entire cab up, roll the frame out from under it, and weld all the stuff on the bottom, and then paint it and undercoat it. And then we'll be done. And then I'll be done everything fabricating from the windshield back. Then we're going to have to work on making this little area here to hold the fenders back on and stuff like that. But probably going to hold off on that until we get this thing driving. You know, give you an idea of what's going to be in the next video. Yeah. So I'm going to get back to it probably tomorrow or the next day, and hopefully have this video go up for you guys soon with a finished cab, or mostly finished. Well, another day, still not done, but I'm about done filming everything I'm going to film on this floor because this stuff takes so long. It's insane. But I got the driver's side all done. So the floor is welded in, nice and strong. I still got to weld the bottom. This whole side of the trans tunnel is made. That top cap's just kind of sitting on there. I got a couple more pieces to make there, but I think I'm actually going to hold off on that side for a little bit until I get the transmission and motor mounted, like, for the final time. That way I can have those open just to make it a little bit easier so I don't have to climb under the truck. But I'm going to have to climb under there eventually anyway, because I got to weld a bunch of stuff on the bottom of the floor, and then we have to primer it and then put some kind of coating on it so it doesn't rust. So, but I made floor mount. So basically I put another bar in, I welded a nut into it so that we can kind of have 4 points to screw our seat to. I need to make a little piece to just fill this gap here, and yeah, but that's about it. And it turned out pretty good. It's just a lot of work, like a crap ton of work. So, oh Lord. But we got to do this little cap off in the back here, but basically we're just going to put a straight piece of metal there and connect it. I got some places back there that we can plug weld, just like I plug welded all these pieces that I possibly could. There's actually plug welds behind this whole area too. So, whew, we're getting there. We got figure out our seat mounting and stuff like that, and then we're going to basically rough all this up and primer it, and then we're going to seam seal all these edges, which is why everything's just tack welded, because obviously that's a crap load of welding. And we're going to seam seal all this stuff, and yeah, hopefully get it all sealed up. So, but like I said, I don't want to do the passenger side until we get some other stuff done. So in the next video we'll probably work on the rear end and make some brackets to mount the seat so we can get that permanently mounted in. And still trying to figure out what to do with the pedals, but hopefully I'll have an answer for that by the next video too. So stay tuned. It's starting to look like a truck again, finally. Which is encouraging and discouraging, because obviously it's great that it's actually looking like a truck and I can physically sit in it, and you know, it looks halfway decent, but it's so much welding, it's like insane. So, welding and fabricating. But anyway, I'm done for today. Thanks for watching. Like, share, comment, subscribe, tell your friends. You know how it goes. See you next time.